Mr. Riddle, do you have one? You have a pancake breakfast coming up?
We do. We got a pancake breakfast coming up this Saturday at the Haywood Fire Department. I think it starts at 6 a.m. goes to 10 a.m. It's good stuff. Come on down. I think it's about $4. If you get there early, Michael Hill will buy you breakfast.
There you go. 30. Just how early is that going to be? Okay, we'll move on into reports. I will start with my report. If you excuse me. Court, thank you very much for allowing me to introduce some special people in our community. Not only our future citizens of our community, but I have them here today to showcase what they've been doing for our county. And I hope you are as proud of them as I am. Okay, this is 4-H week. Or actually, this is National 4-H Month. I apologize. Barren County 4-H Youth Development Program provided 5,622 youth within educational programs the past year. Programs are delivered in a variety of methods through 4-H clubs, special interests, school enrichment, after-school program, overnight day camps, youth between ages 9 and 19, utilizing adult and teen volunteers. Through the 4-H program, our youth accomplish many personal and developed skills and goals. They compete in a wide variety of competitive activities on club, county, district, state, and national level. The following are 4-H members who have represented Barren County on the state and national levels and received a champion award. First, Jackson Arms. Jackson, just if you don't care, just stand right here. Thank you, sir. Jackson is the son of Shannon Pointer and Danny Arms. He's a state champion in 4-H horse hippology team. Did I pronounce that right? Better known as equine. Shelby Cooper. Shelby? She's the daughter of Shannon Pointer and Danny Arms, state champion, junior 4-H horse hippology. I'm sorry. It's kind of like saying Tompkinsville. I get tongue-tied. Hippology team. Riley Matthews. Daughter of Steve and Susan Matthews, state champion, junior 4-H horse hippology. Did I say it right?
Hippology.
Hippology, sorry. I apologize. Team, state reserve champion, Western Contest 2, High Point. Mackenzie Pettigo. Daughter of Kelsey and Abby Rock. And Justin Pettigo, state 4-H. Dairy class champion, reserve grand champion, milking shorthorn. It's pretty awesome. Molly Webb. All right, Molly, need you to smile. All right. Daughter of Steve and Terry Webb. 4-H, state 4-H, country ham speech champion. That fits you well. Speech. Jalen Wilkerson. Daughter of Tim and Jamie Wilkerson. State 4-H, state race pony. Alex Wood. Alex is the son of Jamie and Elizabeth Wood. State champion 4-H team demonstration contest. And Miss Matea White. Daughter of Mark and Rochelle White. Kentucky 4-H secretary, state champion senior 4-H safety demonstration contest, state 4-H gold achievement award. Will represent Kentucky at the National 4-H Congress in Atlanta in November. Give them a round of applause. Once again, young citizens of our county, thank you for representing Barren County in the way you represented Barren County. That's awesome. I'm here to help you. We're here to help you. And whatever that may be, all you have to do is call. Okay? Now, we're going to sign a proclamation and to kick this 4-H month off. And wherever Melinda would like to take this picture. Hold on, Melinda. Get us? You got us?
All right, ready? Come on, Jackson, give me a little smile. I know it's early, I know it's early.
All right. Listen, you're more than welcome to stay. You're probably eager to get back to school, but you are more welcome to stay. Okay? I think you are staying, right? Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you all very much, and thank you for coming to Barren County Fiscal Court. Have a good day.
I forgot about
Okay, we will continue on with part of my report. I'll give you a little bit of update. As you noticed in the news here lately, we have inked with a couple of companies that are bringing jobs to the area. I know Mayor Doty's been a part of this. Jackie Brown, as far as IDEA, has been a part of this. Mayor Hatcher as well. So good things are happening for Glasgow and Barren County. Also, I don't know if you heard in the news. I'm not sure which news it was in, but Barren County has tried to receive their work-ready status for 6, maybe 7 years now. That was picked back up in March, and that work-ready status is educational driven. So we worked with the educational committee through the Chamber of Commerce. We went and presented about 2 weeks ago, and not only met the criteria, but exceeded the criteria. So Barren County, we will be receiving our official, well, I went blank, Sherry. Our official plaque, you might say, in the November 16th Kentucky Workforce Innovation Board meeting in Frankfort. So I'm very proud of this status. You know, this goes back several years, so we need to remember the folks that basically got this started, and now the folks that have worked diligently to get this done. I'm talking long hours in the night. So I can't say enough about it. This puts us, well, in the category of 30-some counties out of 120 in the state of Kentucky to be work ready. So that's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Okay, let's move into the jailer's report.
Thank you, Judge. Good morning, Court. Start out with our count this morning. We have 1 individual from Allen County. Barren County, we have 86. Drug Court 7. Metcalf 11. Monroe 31. State 130. And the one Plug WKU, their dental unit started back 2 weeks ago. We have a partnership with West Kentucky, and we really enjoy it, and it's been a really good partnership for us. I want to recognize Lieutenant Smith. She is up here with the leadership program today, representing her jail. We're proud of her, and she does an amazing job. That's all I have, Judge.
Jailer, I had a message I meant to give you earlier. While you're standing there, I'll just go ahead and give it to you. Thank you. And thank you for the report. Okay, Sheriff's report. Did he give you anything, Russ? Okay. All right, let's Sheriff's quarterly financial statement ending September 30th, 2017, subject to audit. I'll entertain a motion.
Make that motion.
Master London,
Second.
second Master Gillen. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, signify by saying aye. Aye. All opposed. Fiscal Court Committees, Emergency Management Committee.
We had a meeting this morning. The committee did. It's nothing to report.
You say nothing to report?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Parks and Recreation Committee, Master Riddle.
We met last night at the Jackie Browning Field. I think probably the best thing to do, the way to do this, is let's let Charles Kearney come up and give a report of the fall ball status and how we came out on that. He's got some good numbers for us. I think everybody will be pleased with.
As Magistrate Riddle said, we had a very successful fall ball season this time, and as most of you know, we started a new task, which was doing all the gate concessions, and then sign-ups and everything went through us, the park. So this has really turned out well for us this time. I have some figures that, mind you, that these are gross figures. We haven't exactly came down with the exact total yet, waiting on some bills to come in on the net, but these are the gross. In our sign-up fees, we brought in $11,299. Our gates, which averaged every night somewhere around 300 to 500 people at the park, our gate was $12,941.22. This is what I'm really proud of, because we've been missing out on this a lot, and I'm glad that we finally decided to do this. And this is concessions, and that's your biggest money-driven thing that you can have at a park. Her total on that was $21,945.40. And then in miscellaneous sales, rentals and things like that, we took in a total of $3,830 for a grand total for a 6-week period, I think it is, for $50,015.62. I'm very proud of that. That's a lot of participation from our people in our county, city, and I hope to continue this. We're looking forward to this in the spring, because it's going to be twice that amount of people. It's something really to look forward to, but it's going to be a lot of work. But I hope everybody's proud of that.
You think you had
succeeded.
30 teams?
30 teams, roughly 300, and I think it was 322 kids.
Yeah. Now, this is just a sample of what's coming in the spring. You say that we talked a little bit last night about you're going to have 20 games.
Roughly 20 games a week will be played. We're in partnership with the schools. We will be playing at North Jackson, Red Cross, and Easter, and Jackie Browning.
20 games a week for 4 weeks.
Do what?
20 games a week for 4 weeks.
20 games a week for at least 2 months. We'll start at the end of March, hopefully, and we'll play end of March, April, May, June. So 3 months full. So that's a lot. It's going to be a lot of work. But our partnership is working well with the schools, because we hire part of the business classes there. We partner with those, and those girls and boys really enjoy working down there. So it's a good thing to get them a little work experience, work ready for the community too. So
we also talked about some other things that some of the tasks at hand, some maintenance issues that need to be done right now prior to winterizing the parks and getting everything ready to shut down. We want to try to get some asphalt sealed down there. Charles has gotten one bid on that. I think he's going to get another price on it, and it's in his budget, so it's probably going to be under the $3,000 mark, so he's going to move right on with that and try to get it sealed before cold weather. We've got a few places that we're going to touch up some seeding. I was going to talk to Jeremy earlier about maybe getting a load to a topsoil down there if there's any available, and Charles may spread it out. And we've got a lot of work to do down there. We've got to put some thought into what we're going to do on our football building. It's not in very good shape, and you know, we're going to have to evaluate that building and decide on whether we want to try and renovate it, bring it up to something that's safe and respectable. And I mean, it's safe now, but it's the building's getting in bad shape, and we've got to make a decision on whether we want to try to renovate it or whether we want to demolish it and build another building that's more suitable for our needs. So we've got a lot of stuff to think about, and the court has, you know, this governing body has a lot to think about when it comes to our park system. You know, we need to decide, we need to be thinking about as a governing body, are we okay with the park system the way it is? I mean, is this as big as we want to be? You know, the 4 football fields and the baseball, and then our addition to soccer, our part that we play in soccer, or do we want it to be bigger than that? You know, do we want to have a bigger, stronger facility than what we have out there? And it's something that we all need to be thinking about, and we need to be talking to our constituents about. And you got to bear in mind when you think about that, you know, I get a lot of slack from some of the older people in my community about the money that we spend at the park. But you got to think about the fact that it is, and I talked with Dan Iacone about this, our park system is a piece of the puzzle that helps to develop our county and our community. And you know, Dan told me that when he brings potential investors into this area, the showcasing of the Glasgow parks and the Barren County parks is part of his tour, and he feels like it is. You know, there's not a way to put a number on it and say, well, it's 2% of their decision or it's 5%, but it's important enough that it's part of his tour. And so it can be a game changer if somebody's riding the fence, and we need to decide on what we want to do. Do we want to grow our park system, or are we okay with it just like it is? And I guess that's all we have.
Any questions?
I'd like to say that I appreciate the work that Magistrate Riddle and Charles have put into this, and it's something I've been looking forward to for a long time, for the Recreation Department to become a full-fledged department in our county government.
Well, I think what you're looking at is we've actually got some people now that's got some vision of things that we want to do. Obviously, it takes funds to do it, but understand it is for our youth in this community, and also to be like to be the best part of the state of Kentucky. So I do appreciate all the hard work.
Thank you.
All right, Transportation Committee, Mr. Riddle.
Transportation Committee met this morning to discuss the purchase of a backhoe, and that was our only item on the agenda. We received 3 bids, one from Case, one from Caterpillar, and one from John Deere. I'm not going to go into all the numbers and the details, but it's a recommendation of the Transportation Committee that we purchased the John Deere backhoe at $93,500.
Is that your motion?
That is my motion.
Have a motion?
Second.
Second, Master Dickerson. Any discussion? Questions? All in favor, signify by saying aye. Aye. All opposed?
That's it.
Okay. Departmental reports. We covered the Recreation Department. Do you have anything else, Charles? Okay. Road Department. Request purchase order for dump truck repairs.
I need a motion for a PO and proof of payment for $7,402.63 on a 2008 International that we had to take to the dealership to get work done.
Make that motion.
Master Gallen.
Second.
Second, Master Houchins. Any discussion, questions? Hearing none, all in favor, signify by saying aye. Aye. All opposed? All right, sir.
Thank y'all.
Judge, while we're into transportation, and road department. I don't know what these blowers cost that they put on the back of the truck that follows the mowers.
I know what you're talking about.
We could definitely use one of them.
We could, I'll agree. I mean,
Yeah.
actually, that's something that a lot of the other crews that use, you know, they actually blow the grass and things off the road.
Yeah, it would be
And it
much.
actually goes in the hitch, goes in the reese hitch for truck. It's actually a gasoline-fed motor that just has a big blower on it, and as he drives, it just kind of blows. It kind of blows the excess
Grass and
grass
stuff
and
off.
whatever else is thrown in the road.
You have any idea of the cost of that?
I have no idea. I'm not sure what that is. I'd say they're rather expensive. I'd say I'm not really sure.
Well, it's fall and we probably don't need it too bad this year, but next year.
Would you like for him to check the price on that for you,
I
Mr.
would.
Gale? Okay. I'd say check the price on that, run that back to the Transportation Committee as well.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'll do it. Thank you.
Okay. All right, Solid Waste Coordinator.
Morning, Court. I come this morning, it's time, November the 1st, our grant for the anti-litter control program from the state. So I just need approval to go ahead and apply for that grant.
I'll make that motion.
Master London,
Second.
second Master Gillen, any questions? All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Thank you, John.
Thanks.
Also, I failed to mention in my report, I'd like to request from the court to take action for the County Judge Executive's Office to participate in co-oping. If it's something you don't feel like you want to do today, you can think about it. But I believe that shows good support for our school systems.
Are you having the students come in, is that?
Correct.
I'm all in favor of that if you need a motion.
We'll need to take action on that because that's not something I can authorize myself because we will have to pay them to co-op.
Yeah. It's a good program. I've seen it work.
So would you like to make that motion, Master Gallen?
I will, yeah.
We have a motion by Master Gallen.
Second.
Participate in co-oping. We have a second by Master Riddle. Any questions? Any discussion?
Are they limited to what kind of work they can do?
It will be specific in their field, their pathway, say accounting pathway or business pathway or marketing pathway or just whatever that it may be.
Judge Hale, to work at the road barn, they would have to be 18, would they not?
Yes, but I'm talking about just for
I
the
understand,
county, the office in
but
here.
I didn't know.
So is this the only place we're going to use them in? Is there nowhere else?
As of right now, just to kind of see how it goes.
But we could use them at the road barn?
We recommend that you have CDLs, so I don't know. I'd have to check here with Mr. Sharp as far as the liability because of the scope of work. So I'd say right now I'd like to just test this with just inside the office area.
What about the park system?
That would work too. So, as long as we figure out the liability aspect of it.
Let's work them.
All in favor, signify by saying aye. Aye. All opposed? All right, thank you very much. Old business, ordinance 600, fee pooling for county clerk, the sheriff. I will open this up for a public hearing for comments from the public.
Would you elaborate on that a little bit?
You have a packet. You have a packet right here that should have been.
Okay. All right, yes, that's
Okay.
yes, I do.
Fee pooling is something that we do every year. We have to bring for the court before tax time, I'm assuming, every year. Yeah, you can, sure, you wrote it up.
This is second reading of this ordinance. The auditors require this to be put into action by the fiscal court. The county offices since either late 60s, early 70s have been fee pooling. Your sheriff and your county clerk required by statute, they can either keep their fees or turn them over to the court and let the court handle their bills and their payroll. This is been the action, the continued action of the fiscal court, and the auditors have just required that we put it in an ordinance format.
Very good.
I'll make that motion.
Master London, well, hold on.
Hold on.
Close the public hearing. I will accept your motion
Okay.
to pass on second reading.
I'll second.
Master Allen, second. Any more questions, discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Passes. Thank you very much. Resolution of support for the Kentucky Trail Town program. You should have that resolution here in your, was mailed out to you. Miss Sharon Tabor is here. Sharon, would you like to say a few words about it? She's right here. If you'll come up to the, Sharon, if you'll come up here to the mic, please. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm Sharon Tabor, and thank you for your action on this. Cave City, as you know, has been working on Trail Town status for, well, we started this year, early in January. This is an initiative at the state level. Kentucky's the only program nationwide that has a state program like this. And it's to help the small rural communities promote their towns, because they have more rural and opportunities for outdoor adventure than metro cities like Louisville, Lexington. In our efforts for Trail Town, we requested and received permission to use the entire Cave City zip code, which would connect us to the canoe liveries, to the equestrian trails, which means that many of our efforts will be outside the city limits of Cave City, and it involves that section of Barren County. So that's the reason we asked for this resolution, and we thank you for your consideration.
Thanks, Sharon.
I make a motion to accept this resolution.
Master Allen,
Second.
motion. Second, Master Houchins. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed. Thank you very much. Okay, approved payment of claims as presented.
So moved.
Master Riddle,
Second.
second Master Gillen. Any discussion, questions? Hearing none, all in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed. Approved transfer of funds.
So moved.
Master Houchins,
Second.
second Master Gillen. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed. Approved budget adjustment.
So moved.
Master Gillen,
Second.
Master Houchins. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed. Approved monthly financial statement, September 2017, subject to audit.
So moved.
Master Houchins,
Second.
second Master Gillen. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed. Approval of official settlements, September 2017, subject to audit, the county attorney, county clerk, and the sheriff.
So moved.
Master Allen,
Second.
second Master Houchins. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed. Passes. Personnel actions.
So moved.
Master Houchins,
Second.
second Master Gillen. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed. Approve a quarterly financial statement ending September 30th, 2017, subject to audit.
So moved.
Master Riddle,
Second.
second Master Benningfield. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed. Acknowledge receipt of the library report, August 2017, subject to audit.
So moved.
Master Houchins.
Second.
Second Master London. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed. Acknowledge receipt of the Barren County Economic Authority quarterly report.
Make that motion.
Second.
Master Gillen, second by Master Couchins. Any questions?
Judge, can I speak on
Yes, sir.
this? Speaking with Mr. Iacone, when we redid the IDEA agreement, is this what the court wants? A written report? That's what Mr. Iacone presented, was a written report. I think that's probably sufficient if it pleases the court.
Pleases me.
Is everyone in agreement?
William, pleases me.
Yes.
All right. Master Dickerson, would you report back to him that this will be?
I sure will.
Okay, thank you very much. All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed. First reading ordinance 604, 2017, S1 supplement of County Code of Ordinances.
Make that motion.
Master Gillen,
Second.
Master London. Any questions? Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, signify by saying aye. Aye. All opposed. First reading ordinance 605, amendment to the Alcohol Beverage Control Ordinance.
So move.
Master Riddle,
Second.
second Master Gillen. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed. Board appointees. Assessment Appeals Board, I'm going to appoint, I like to appoint, and we'll put all these together. Dakota Elmore to the Assessment Appeals Board, his time expiring at November 1st, 2020. The Cemetery Board, Scott Fife, Diane Harrison. Those terms will be from October 7th, 2017 to October 7th, 2021. Nuisance Appeal Board, I want to reappoint Frankie McCoy, Jeremy Poland, Debbie Shelton to a term of November 1st, 2017 to November 1st, 2018 with your approval.
So moved.
Master Couchins,
Second.
second by Master Allen. Any discussion, questions? Hearing none, all in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Master Gillen,
Second.
second Master London. We are adjourned. Thank you very much.
How you, Wayne? Dwayne. I forget to put that D on there a lot.
Robbed and sold stuff. Sold all my stuff.